What if I told you that there is a secret that few people know about to keep your home smelling good without the need for artificial perfumes or expensive products? Have you ever wondered why some homes have that natural, delicious smell that makes you want to stay there forever while others need to spray it all the time? The truth is that people who have homes that always smell good follow specific habits that make all the difference. In this video, you'll discover 10 secret habits that can transform any space into a naturally fresh-smelling place. I'm not talking about temporary tricks or chemical odor-masking products. I'm talking about real strategies that attack the root of the problem and create a naturally fresh and pleasant environment. What you're about to learn will completely change the way you take care of your home. If you don't apply these techniques, you'll continue to spend money on products that only cover up the problem without actually solving it. But if you stick around until the end of this video and apply what I'm going to teach you, your home will have that wonderful smell that everyone will notice and compliment. Get ready, because tip number 7 will surprise you so much that you'll want to try it right away. And the final tip? This one is so powerful that just by applying it, you'll feel the difference the same day. So stay with me, because your home will never be the same again. Tip 1. Eliminate sources of odor before perfuming. The biggest mistake most people make is trying to cover up bad odors with good smells. It's like painting over a dirty wall. The result is never perfect. Anyone who has a home that always smells good knows that the first step is to completely eliminate the sources of bad odors. This means checking all the nooks and crannies where dirt can accumulate. Kitchen trash cans need to be emptied every day, not just when they are full. Kitchen sinks should be cleaned after each use, especially the drain where food scraps can get stuck. The toilet deserves special attention, including the back of the toilet and the screws on the base, where invisible dirt often accumulates. Think of it this way. If you have dirty shoes and you put perfume on them, the good smell will not last long. But if you clean the shoes first and then perfume them, the result will be completely different. It works the same way in your home. One practical technique is to do a weekly inspection of your home by following your nose. When you notice any strange odors, stop and look for the source. It could be stagnant water in a potted plant, a forgotten damp dishcloth, or even spoiled food in the back of the refrigerator. The benefits of eliminating odor sources are immediate. First, any natural products you use afterward will work much better. Second, you save money by not having to constantly re-scent your home. Third, your home will be truly clean and healthy, not just disguised. Tip 2. Keep air circulation constant. A home that smells good needs to breathe. Stale air is the #1 enemy of any space that you want to keep fresh. People who have naturally scented homes understand that air circulation is essential to eliminating odors and keeping the environment pleasant. Opening windows isn't enough if you don't create airflow. The trick is to open windows or doors on opposite sides of the house to create a natural airflow. Mornings, when the air is cooler, are the perfect time to do this complete makeover. Fans are your best allies in this process. They don't need to be on all day, but using them strategically makes all the difference. A fan pointing out of the window pushes stale air out. Another pointing inward pulls in fresh air. This simple technique completely renews the air in your home in just a few minutes. Be especially careful in humid environments, such as the bathroom and kitchen. After showering, leave the bathroom door open and the exhaust fan on for at least 15 minutes. In the kitchen, whenever you cook something with a strong smell, open the window or turn on the exhaust fan before you even start preparing the food. An extra tip is to use your air conditioning wisely. Don't leave it on recirculation mode all the time. At least once a day, set it to bring in outside air. This refreshes the environment and prevents odors from becoming concentrated. The results of this practice are impressive. Food odors disappear more quickly. The feeling of heavy air disappears completely. Even people's moods improve in environments with good air circulation. Your home gets that fresh feeling that everyone associates with well-kept places. Tip 3. Use plants that purify and perfume naturally. Nature offers the best air purification and fragrance system there is. Specific plants not only decorate your home, but they constantly work to keep the air clean and smelling nice. People with homes that always smell nice know exactly which plants to choose and where to place them. Some plants are true air cleaning machines. They absorb toxic gases and release pure oxygen, creating a naturally fresh environment. In addition, some plants release subtle fragrances that gently and constantly perfume the environment. Rosemary is a great place to start. In addition to purifying the air, it releases a fresh and stimulating aroma. It can be grown in small pots and placed in any room of the house. Lavender is another great choice, especially for bedrooms, because its aroma promotes relaxation and a peaceful sleep. For areas such as the living room and kitchen, plants such as snake plants and peace lilies are ideal. They constantly filter the air and are very hardy, perfect for those who have no gardening experience. Mint is wonderful for kitchens because in addition to purifying the air, you can use the leaves to prepare food and tea. The location of your plants makes all the difference. Place aromatic plants near windows where there is air circulation. This way, the natural wind will spread the scent throughout the house. In the bathroom, plants that like humidity, such as lucky bamboo, will help keep the air fresh. One special technique is to gently rub the leaves of aromatic plants like rosemary and mint. This releases more essential oils and intensifies the natural scent. Do this whenever you want an extra boost to the fragrance in your home. The benefits go far beyond the smell. Plants improve the quality of the air you breathe, reduce stress, and create a connection with nature indoors. Your home will smell clean and fresh, reminiscent of gardens and pleasant places. Before I continue, I need to tell you something important. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new content. And tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. I love hearing about where you're from and sharing experiences about organizing and cleaning your home. Tip 4. Create strategic fragrance points around the house. The secret to a home that always smells good is not in using a lot of perfume, but in placing natural fragrances in the right places. People who have mastered this art know exactly where to place aromatic elements so that the scent spreads naturally throughout the house. The concept is simple. Identify the points where the air circulates and place your fragrance sources there. Near fans, windows, doors, and hallways are strategic locations because the movement of air carries the aroma to other rooms. A very effective technique is to use homemade sachets made with dried herbs. Take small pieces of thin fabric, put herbs like lavender, rosemary, or dried orange peel inside, and tie them tightly. Place these sachets inside drawers, cabinets, and even behind fans. When the air passes through them, the scent is carried with it. Another powerful strategy is to use homemade diffusers in specific spots. Take a small glass jar, fill it with vegetable oil, and add a few drops of natural essential oil. Place wooden sticks inside the jar. The oil will rise up the sticks and release its fragrance constantly. Place these diffusers in places where there is a lot of foot traffic, such as the entrance to the house and hallways. For the kitchen, a special tip is to always keep a small pan with water, cinnamon sticks, and orange peel on low heat. The steam carries these natural aromas throughout the house. When you are not cooking, leave this mixture to heat slightly on the stove. In your bedroom, add a few drops of lavender essential oil to your pillow, or make a natural mist with water and essential oil to spritz on your bed linens. Your body heat will activate the fragrance overnight, creating a relaxing sleep environment. The result of this strategy is a home with a balanced and natural scent. The smells are not concentrated in one place, but spread harmoniously. Visitors always comment on the pleasant smell of the house, but they cannot identify where it comes from because it is everywhere in a subtle way. Tip 5. Keep rugs and fabrics fresh. Carpets, Curtains, sofas, and other fabrics are true odor sponges. They absorb everything: food odors, perfumes, body odors, and even humidity in the air. People with homes that always smell nice know that taking care of fabrics is essential to keeping the environment fresh. The big problem is that many people only wash these items when they are visibly dirty. But to keep your home smelling great, cleaning needs to be preventative, not corrective. Clean fabrics not only smell good, but they also help keep your entire home smelling nice. For carpets, a very effective technique is to use baking soda regularly. Sprinkle baking soda all over the carpet, let it sit for at least an hour, and then vacuum thoroughly. Baking soda absorbs odors and leaves the carpet neutral, without any bad or too good smells. Curtains should be washed, or at least vacuumed monthly. A practical tip is to use a spray bottle with water and a few drops of essential oil to freshen the curtains between washes. Spray lightly and let dry naturally. The fabric will have a soft, pleasant scent. Sofas and armchairs deserve special attention because they are used daily. Vacuum them weekly, including the cushions and corners where crumbs and dust accumulate. To freshen them up, use a cloth slightly dampened with water and white vinegar, gently wiping the fabric. A powerful technique for keeping your sheets and towels smelling fresh is to add a cup of white vinegar to the washing machine along with the detergent. The vinegar eliminates odors and leaves the fabric softer. When drying, if possible, hang them in the sun, which is the best natural disinfectant and fragrance there is. For clothes stored in the closet, use natural sachets made from dried orange peel or bay leaves. This keeps clothes smelling fresh and also naturally repels insects. The result is impressive. Clean, fresh fabrics act as natural diffusers of pleasant aromas. When you use natural perfumes or fragrances, the fabrics absorb and release these smells gradually, keeping the house smelling fragrant for much longer. Tip 6. Use the power of cleaning with aromatic ingredients. Cleaning can be about more than just removing dirt. When you use naturally aromatic ingredients to clean, you're adding a nice scent to your home while keeping it spotless. People with homes that smell great have turned cleaning into a natural scenting ritual. White vinegar is the star ingredient in this technique. Despite its strong initial smell, it evaporates quickly and removes all unpleasant odors. Mix 1 part vinegar with 2 parts water and add lemon or orange peel. Let this mixture sit for a week, and you will have an all-purpose cleaner that leaves everything smelling great. For the floor, a foolproof recipe is to mix warm water, a spoonful of baking soda, and a few drops of your favorite essential oil. This mixture cleans deeply and leaves a soft scent that lasts for hours. Eucalyptus is an excellent option because in addition to its fragrance, it has antiseptic properties. In the kitchen, use lemon to clean countertops and appliances. The citric acid removes grease and stains, while the citrus scent leaves the room feeling fresh. Rub half a lemon on your stainless steel sink and watch it shine and smell great. For bathrooms, a mixture of baking soda and a few drops of tea tree oil solves 2 problems at once. It cleans deeply and leaves a very pleasant clean smell. Use this paste to scrub the toilet bowl, shower stall, and tiles. A special technique for hardwood floors is to use strong, cold black tea to clean them. The tea removes dirt and leaves the wood with a natural shine, as well as a subtle, sophisticated aroma. Brew the tea, let it cool completely, and then use it to mop the floor. When cleaning, always keep windows open to allow the scents to spread throughout the house. The movement of air enhances the natural scents and speeds up the drying of clean surfaces. The benefits of this approach are twofold. You save money by not having to buy separate cleaning products and air fresheners. Plus, your home stays clean and smells great with natural ingredients, without harsh chemicals that can cause allergies or respiratory problems. Tip 7. Control humidity to avoid mold and closed-in odors. Humidity is the silent enemy of a nice-smelling home. When the air is too humid, it creates the perfect environment for mold, mildew, and that unpleasant smell of a closed space. People who keep their homes smelling nice know that controlling humidity is essential. The problem with damp isn't just what you can see. Mold often grows in hidden places like behind furniture, inside closets, or under carpets. These fungi release spores into the air that create that characteristic smell of neglected spaces. The first strategy is to identify the sources of excessive humidity. Leaking pipes, infiltration in walls, wet clothes drying indoors, and even overwatered plants can all dangerously increase the humidity in the environment. A simple and effective technique is to use homemade dehumidifiers. Place jars of coarse salt or uncooked rice in cupboards and corners of the house. These ingredients naturally absorb moisture from the air. Change the contents of the jars when they become damp or caked. For bathrooms, always use the exhaust fan during and after showering. If you don't have an exhaust fan, leave the door open and a window ajar to create air circulation. Thoroughly dry the shower stall and wet surfaces after each use. In the kitchen, cover pots and pans when cooking to prevent steam from spreading throughout the house. Use a range hood or open windows whenever you are preparing foods that generate a lot of steam, such as pasta or soups. One great tip is to regularly check behind furniture that is against the wall. Move sofas, wardrobes, and bookcases at least once a month to check for signs of damp or mold. If you find any, clean it immediately with a solution of water and vinegar. Proper humidity control completely transforms the smell of your home. Environments with balanced humidity maintain fragrances for longer and do not develop unpleasant odors. In addition, you protect your health and that of your family because excess humidity can cause respiratory problems and allergies. Tip 8. Scent your bed linens and towels naturally. Bed linens and towels come into direct contact with our bodies and easily absorb odors. Keeping them smelling fresh is essential for a home that exudes freshness. People who master this art know that the secret lies not in industrialized products, but in natural techniques that work better and are healthier. The first step is to establish a proper bed linen routine. Bed sheets should be changed weekly, and bath towels should be changed every 3 uses at most. Face towels should be changed daily because they absorb oil and residue from beauty products. During the wash cycle, add half a cup of white vinegar to the laundry detergent. Vinegar completely eliminates odors and leaves fabric softer without the need for chemical fabric softeners. For a special aromatic touch, add a few drops of lavender essential oil to the final rinse water. Sun drying is essential to keeping your linens and towels really fresh. The sun has natural antibacterial properties and leaves fabrics with that unmistakable clean smell. If sun drying is not possible, use the dryer on the highest temperature the fabric will allow. A special technique is to use natural scented sachets in the closet where you store sheets and towels. Make sachets with rice and a few drops of essential oil. The rice absorbs moisture and the essential oil delicately scents the fabrics. To give your bed-making routine an extra boost, lightly mist your sheets with a homemade spray made with distilled water and your favorite essential oil. Use only 2 or 3 drops of oil for every cup of water, since essential oils are very concentrated. Pillows also need special attention. Every 2 weeks, leave them out in the sun for a few hours. This eliminates dust mites and completely renews the smell. If you can machine wash them, do so monthly using the same process as the sheets. An extra tip is to always fold and store your bed linens and towels completely dry. Any residual moisture can create mold and unpleasant odors inside the closet, compromising all the care you have taken. The result of this special attention is transformative. You will sleep better because the environment is more pleasant and relaxing. Baths become more enjoyable with towels that are always fresh and smelling good. The whole house benefits because these fabrics act as natural diffusers of good aroma. Before I continue with the next tips, I want to tell you about something special I prepared for those who want to go beyond this video. It's a complete guide with organization secrets that completely transformed my home and can transform yours too. The link is in the pinned comment, and for a limited time, I'm offering a special discount for channel subscribers. Now let's continue with the next tips, which are some of my favorites. Tip 9. Always keep the refrigerator smelling neutral. The refrigerator is one of the appliances that can most affect the smell of your kitchen and, consequently, of your entire home. The smell of spoiled food or very strong odors spread quickly when you open the door. People with homes that always smell nice know that a well-maintained refrigerator is essential to keeping the environment pleasant. The first step is to do a thorough weekly cleaning. Remove all food, check expiration dates, and discard anything that is out of date or looks suspicious. Small leaks or food left at the bottom of drawers can often create pockets of bad odors that spread throughout the appliance. For internal cleaning, use a solution of warm water and baking soda. 1 tablespoon of baking soda for every liter of water is enough. This mixture removes odors and stains without leaving a chemical smell. Clean all surfaces, including drawers, shelves, and the inside of the door. A very effective technique is to always keep an open container of baking soda in the refrigerator. Change the baking soda every 3 months. It constantly absorbs odors, keeping the environment neutral. Place the container at the back of the refrigerator, where it will not get in the way of organizing food. To enhance odor neutralization, add a few drops of lemon essential oil to the baking soda. Lemon has antiseptic properties and leaves a very subtle, fresh scent. Mix the baking soda and oil well before placing in the refrigerator. Organize food wisely to avoid odor contamination. Keep foods with strong odors, such as cheese and fish, in airtight containers. Fruits and vegetables should be stored in specific drawers and always cleaned before storing. A special tip for eliminating stubborn odors is to use activated charcoal. Place a few pieces of charcoal in an open container and leave it in the refrigerator for a few days. The charcoal will absorb even the most stubborn odors. You can then reuse the charcoal in your garden as fertilizer. Check your refrigerator's drainage system regularly. Water that accumulates in the drain can create very unpleasant odors. Clean the drain monthly with a mixture of water and vinegar, ensuring that the water drains freely. Keeping your refrigerator clean and odor-free has a positive effect on your kitchen. Every time you open the door, there will be no bad smells. Your kitchen will be more pleasant for cooking and entertaining. In addition, food stored in a clean environment will last longer and maintain better quality. Tip 10. Create a daily scent maintenance routine. The final secret to having a home that always smells good is to make taking care of the scents an automatic habit. People who manage to keep their homes smelling good don't do it by accident. They follow a specific routine that becomes second nature over time. Daily aromatic maintenance doesn't have to take a lot of time, but it does need to be consistent. Dedicate just 15 minutes a day to small actions that make a big difference in the end result. Consistency is worth more than intensity when it comes to keeping your home smelling good. In the morning, start by opening all the windows for at least 10 minutes, even if it's winter. This air renewal is essential to eliminate odors that have accumulated overnight. While the air is circulating, do a quick olfactory inspection of the house, identifying any odors that need attention. During the day, maintain small habits that preserve the good smell. Wash dishes immediately after meals, keep trash cans covered and empty them daily. Dry sinks and wet surfaces completely after use. These small precautions prevent bad odors from taking hold. A powerful technique is to always have a spray bottle with water and essential oil on hand. 2 or 3 sprays on curtains, sofas, or in the air when you get home will create an immediate sensation of freshness. Choose a scent that relaxes you and use the same one every time to create a signature scent for your home. At night before you go to sleep, do a quick checklist. Empty the kitchen trash, dry the sink, ventilate the bathrooms, and don't forget any wet clothes. These 5 minutes of attention will ensure that you wake up in a fresh house the next day. Once a week, choose a day to step up your care. Change out scented sachets, replace diffusers, wash small rugs, or give a specific room a deep clean. This weekly maintenance keeps everything running smoothly. The most important thing is to adapt this routine to your reality. If you work outside the home all day, focus on taking care of yourself in the morning and evening. If you stay at home, spread out small actions throughout the day. The goal is to make these care actions as natural as brushing your teeth. With this routine established, your home will develop a unique and consistent aromatic personality. Guests will always comment on the pleasant smell, and you will feel more relaxed and proud of your home. Best of all, these habits will become automatic, requiring less and less conscious effort. Now that you've discovered the 10 secret habits for keeping your home smelling great without artificial perfumes, it's time to put them into practice. Don't try to apply all of the tips at once. Start with 2 or 3 that make the most sense for your routine and gradually incorporate the others. Remember that the secret is not to use expensive or complicated products, but to be consistent with small daily care. A truly fragrant home is the result of simple habits applied regularly. Each tip you apply will enhance the effect of the others, creating a surprising result. The most rewarding thing is to realize how these habits transform not only the smell of your home, but also the overall feeling of well-being in the environment. You will sleep better, receive guests with more confidence, and feel truly proud of your home. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these tips are you going to start applying today? Let me know in the comments which tip surprised you the most and how you plan to use it in your home. I love reading the comments and finding out how you are applying these techniques. If this video helped you, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new tips that can make your home an even more special place. See you in the next video.